Former boxer Mike Tyson will not face charges for hitting a fan on an airplane to San Francisco airport. Fox 40 legal analyst Ken Rosenfeld joins us in studio to talk about this case and others. Ken, you actually consulted in this case with Mike Tyson, right?
Yes.
So I think some people are going to see this. He got off no charges. Some people are going to see this and say, hey, he hit a person on a plane. You can't do that. But there were extenuating circumstances.
Absolutely. And a lot of people just saw the video from TMZ, but that only is a snippet of what happens here. Okay. This guy was belligerent. This guy kept poking at Mike. He threw something at him from behind him. Mike couldn't see what it was. This guy acted in a way that Mike was concerned for his safety.
Right.
And when you're concerned for your safety, you have the absolute right to defend yourself if it's reasonable. And this was looked at the highest levels of the U.S. Attorney's Office and the DA's office, and they decided, correctly and right, that Mike Tyson was a reasonable person in reasonable fear of this nut that kept poking at him and would not leave him alone.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much nonsense Mike Tyson has to put up with. You really don't. I've spent a lot of time with him.
Even verbal harassment is one thing, but when someone starts throwing something at you and poking you, that's different, especially if they're from behind.
It's different. And remember, 2 weeks before this happened, somebody pulled a gun on Mike Tyson at a comedy club, and he did nothing. He was calm, and he actually hugged the guy. He was one of the nicest people you're going to meet on the outside in the real world.
So you really have to provoke him.
You have to really provoke him.
Let's move on to another story I think a lot of people are talking about this morning, the appeals court with overturning a California gun ban on age restrictions. This could have ramifications down the line. This is semi-automatic weapons, and you say not only rifles, but also handguns as well.
It could.
Okay.
What the logic with the court here is that so this was brought by somebody who was between 18 and 21. And the ban was for you have to be 21 in order to have semi-automatic weapons.
Right.
So the Court of Appeals, federal court, decided that that's not right. If at 18 you can vote, if at 18 you can sign up and die for your country, and one of the opinions went into a long history of this country was founded on young men and now women in the military protecting our country. You cannot take away their rights, especially their Second Amendment rights, once they hit 18. So what kind of ramifications could this have? Our drinking laws.
Right.
This could be looked upon that
not just gun laws, you're saying.
Right.
It could go into other areas, right?
It could, but this isn't new.
Right.
This has been going on since age restrictions happened for smoking and drinking, where 18-year-olds in droves came up and screamed, it's not fair to us, we're legal adults. Why can't we have the right to go buy a beer or vodka? It used to be that beer and wine was younger and alcohol was. So, but this will take a look at entire age restrictions, and with this composition of the Supreme Court, well,
it could change things
anything
dramatically.
could happen. I mean,
but not only in other laws, but also, do you think age-based gun restrictions for other bans, other laws could be affected by this?
I do. I think that this law makes it so that when you're 18 years old, if you want to go get a gun, you have the right to go get a gun.
Do you think Attorney General Rob Bonta is going to take a look at this and then resubmit it to the whole appeals court?
He really
go
can't.
Higher?
I mean,
that's the thing, right?
That's the whole thing, is that could he take it to the 9th? Sure. But when you take a look, honestly, at the composition of the U.S. Supreme Court,
isn't going to get you much.
6-3, it's going to pass. They're going to uphold the decision. There's just zero question about it in my mind that the composition, the conservative court that's there now, is going to uphold this without any question. I think the Attorney General would be wasting his time spinning his wheels on this. I really do.
Ken, I appreciate your opinion on all this and your insight in these cases that are part of California, and really give us an insight into the legal system. Appreciate it, Ken.
Thank you.